Yo, what's up, traders? September 23rd, 2020. Hope you had a good trading day today. It's pretty crazy in the markets right now, and the dollar making a massive comeback. So we're going to go over the dollar outlook, what's happening there. We're going to talk about US dollar MXN. We're going to talk about Euro USD. We're going to talk about pound dollar. So yeah, a bunch of big stuff happening in the market. So we'll definitely analyze that. And thanks for hopping on. If this is your first time meeting me, I appreciate you. We have the best trading group you'll ever find. I have a training that outlines all my strategies from beginner, intermediate to advanced. And for my advanced traders, I help them go on to get funded with outside capital starting at 100K. And anybody can do it. I'm living proof of that. If you're willing to put in the work, that's the most important part, putting in the work, putting in the time, and putting in the dedication to getting your mindset right. So that's what I teach people. And I want to teach you. So let's just get into some analysis today. There's the little opening monologue. Let's get right into it. So right here, we're looking at Euro AUD, and I posted this on okay, I got my screen sharing, just want to make sure. Posted this on IG. We talked about it in our accelerator group. Mark made this out. Man, what an awesome call, dude. I hope you caught this trade. And, or you're not Euro AUD, Euro CAD, excuse me. And there's a lot of stuff going on here. But right now, if we break, you can see this little area of resistance here. If we break this little band, you know, you can, it's going to be a great scalp, a great trade for us going up to 156.40, I would say. So, like, just let's take a look at dollar CAD and the massive dollar strength across the board here. And, you know, I've been talking, I'm not shocked at all by this. We might be getting some pullback here and some resistance at this 23.6% retracement. But closing this high, I mean, this is just all out breakout status. And if we go to the daily chart, like, we got a long way to go for breaking out within this descending triangle. So my game plan long term here is to look for dips to buy on dollar CAD. So getting really tuned in to what's going on here is going to be super important for you and your own trading. You know, I think we're hitting a nice little area of resistance here soon. Oh, take that off there. Nice little area of resistance, which is also this Fibonacci retracement. You can see how well all this lines up. So I expect it to follow pretty uniformly. And so this is just a sign of dollar strength coming in across the board. Like, I mean, the reason we're seeing this significant strength now is, you know, it's no secret. All you got to do is look at the equity market and see, looking pretty heavy here. I'm thinking this area 3,200 looks pretty good to the downside as a significant area for a bounce. So we'll see. You know, we're gonna go to the weekly chart and look at what we're dealing with. And this looks like a top for sure. So, I mean, this is, and let's just pray to God this doesn't happen, but this is a textbook megaphone formation. So, like, if this were the sell-off here, this would be horrible for so many people. So let's hope this doesn't happen. Let's hope we get a bounce somewhere around here. But we have an election coming up. So volatility is ramping up. And I don't think it's going to go anywhere, especially the closer we get to the election. Now, I am expecting, we'll take a look at dollar Mexican peso because this is a good indicator of what we can think or where the dollar is going, I should say. We're on a weekly chart here. Let me go to the daily. And this, just like dollar CAD, this looks like a nice descending triangle. And what I'm looking for and hoping for in this is because now, so this was one possible scenario I had. This is another. Clearly, we've broken out here, so now it's time to audible, make a new game plan. What I'm hoping for is a retest here. This gray box, which is going to be about 2150, which is going to provide just amazing, I'd say 2160, 21.60, 21.55. Awesome buying opportunity. So, I mean, I got in front of dollar Mexican peso and got stopped out. So, you know, be careful if you're trading this pair. It moves super fast. So be careful, you know, is what I got to say. We have a trade here in our VIP group on NZDJPY, which I thought we were going to bounce there where we were at. But we're coming to some nice support here. I shared this in my Instagram story. Depends on how you want to, where you want to put your Fibonacci's. We're from this low to this high here. We're hitting the 23.6. We're coming up to the 38.2. We're coming up to some horizontal support. So I'm looking for a buy here on NZDJPY. So you don't really want to fade the rest of the market, but I'm thinking this looks like a pretty significant area for a bounce here in Kiwi yen. So just to keep with what's going on with the dollar, here we are on Aussie US dollar. So if you're on my weekly outlook video, I talked about this descending or ascending wedge, perfect ascending wedge retracement. Going to also be looking for a bounce here at this 23.6, which we're approaching. So, but you know, still looking pretty bearish. I'll say it first, but you know, here we are right now, massively oversold, sold on the 4 hour. Here we are on the hourly, starting to show some signs of divergence. So, you know, we might get a bounce here. But if we do, it will be pretty short-lived. Let's take a look at Euro USD all the way down from 116. Now let's go to the weekly. And we're coming up to the breakout point. I'm going to remove all this stuff I had going on here. I'm going to actually send this chart to my accelerator group, but I'm going to show you all. And the accelerator group is my funding mentees that I'm helping to get funded. And look at where we're at. So what do y'all think? False breakout? Like if we zoom in here on the weekly, that looks like quite the failure here. So, man. And if this is the case, we could be going long term. You know, I would say at least this area here where we have this wick, these wicks right here, a pretty nice zone. So if this is the case, yeah, we'll have a great buying opportunity down here, but this is a massive failure for Euro, and this is some major strength for the dollar. So today's Wednesday, we got Thursday, we got Friday. And this is just going hand in hand with what's happening in the stock market right now. Let's take a look at UJ. Out of all the dollar pairs, UJ is holding up the best, I would say. Now, This looks like an awesome trade, actually. So I'm gonna send this trade out to the VIP group. Let's take a look here. I'm gonna pause this video. Cool, so just sent that trade out to my VIP group. So you can see it here. I think it's a great looking setup. Retesting this zone right here, retesting this downtrend line. So yeah, I like it a lot. If you want to get in that action, get our trade setups, learn my strategies, and hopefully learn how to trade outside capital and get it, and I can show you exactly how I did it. Click the link below to get started. Love to have you in the group. Thanks for hopping on. I appreciate you. I'm about to go live in our Facebook group. So check that out. There should be a link below. And I'll see you in the VIP chat room. Peace.